this say REC?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Okay, guys, this is going to be the Eclipse 1 review. Okay? We're going to have the review, the exam Monday. Monday instead of Wednesday. Monday instead of Wednesday. Okay? Some people showed up for the review, and maybe I said it wrong, and if I did, I apologize, guys. I really do. So if you got mixed up with the information, I apologize. I don't want there to be any mix-up on this final, because if you don't show up and turn something in, you fail. Okay?
So some people showed up Monday?
Yeah.
I knew it. I knew I heard it somewhere.
You did?
Yes. I had wrote it down and everything, and
it was
What?
a big battle.
Yeah.
That's why I texted you last week trying to figure out when it was.
Yeah.
Because nobody knew.
Yeah. Guys, I apologize for that. I apologize, and if you drove down here, I apologize. So that was my fault, I guess. I'm sorry.
You just owe us the Starbucks or something.
Or something.
yeah, I was here. I was here.
Yeah. Well, you didn't even show up, so you're not getting it. The four that did showed up. Okay. So, like I said, Monday at 6. Okay. I need you guys here. All right. You have to turn something in, if not, you fail. All right. And like I told you guys, if you have a face and a pulse and you pay attention tonight, you're gonna pass. Okay. All right. Let's get started. It's gonna be multiple choice. Okay. Not tonight. It's not multiple choice. Okay. So take notes. All right. Okay. What's a command for joining a paragraph? You want to join the paragraph. Join. Join.
J.
Control J. Control J joins the paragraphs. So if you have a paragraph down here and you want it to come up, you don't, keep backspacing or whatever. You put it on your cursor on the first letter of the line. Control J brings it up. Okay. The command to delete a line, not a word, a line. Close.
Alto.
I'm thinking about the oops key, so I know it's not that. That's the key to words, right?
Control Y.
Control.
Control Y deletes a line.
No, you said alt.
You said Alt. Yeah. That's why I said you were
I was
close.
very close to that.
You're close. But it's Control Y. Delete a line, Control Y. You need some paper? You do. You got a pen? Write this down because it's, yeah. Control J, join paragraph. Control Y, deletes a line. What is a command to read your notes? Insert your notes. Insert.
Control I and hyperkey. No, Alt-I.
Alt-I. Alt-I reads into your notes. That's when, I showed you guys, you put the little SD card in. Alt-I reads the SD card. Okay? That's Alt-I. Read notes, Alt-I. And the reason they do this, and I told you guys, from the very beginning, is they do the letters according to what you're trying to do. So I is insert, but it's read, okay? So read notes or insert notes is Alt-I. The command to translate
Alt-T.
notes, Alt-T. Teacher's pet over here. Alt-T is translate notes.
Okay, so I have a question.
Okay.
So the command to join, a command to join the paragraph is Control J, and to delete is Control Y. How will we know the difference when we need to do a control when we need to do an alt? I mean, I know it's teaching us that, but what made them differentiate between the two?
I don't know.
Okay.
All I know is that's just the commands.
Okay.
Whether it's, inside the paragraph, outside the paragraph, whatever. These are totally different commands from being inside of the document. The alts. I mean, that's the only thing I can say. There's some other things that you use alt that you're inside of the paragraph, and do it, like reading block files. There's alt R.
Okay.
Don't write it down, but I mean, that's alt R is reading block files in. So it has no rhyme or reason. That's just the way that they do it.
Okay.
Okay? Okay. And to open a file, this one's a little tricky. So you want to open a file.
Maybe Control F,
Control F is file manager.
because we can open it on our computers. When you went
File
over that,
manager is
it
it?
wasn't working for us.
Really? It's
What was
Alt
that?
E. Alt E will bring your files up. So all of your files that are in your, it says transcript up there in your little icon where it says transcript, that's what it is.
So it's file
It must have
management.
been something else then.
Yeah, file manager is different.
It's naming the file.
It's different. So Alt E is open a file. Alt E. How do you open your user settings?
Alt U.
Alt U.
Alt U. Alt U is to open your settings. The command to open your dictionary.
F9.
Excellent. Excellent. F9. F9 opens your dictionary.
Now some computers have this function F9.
Yeah. The command to open file manager. You just said it.
F.
Control F. Control F is to open the file manager. How do you turn on hyperkeys?
Alt Z.
Alt Z. Yeah. Guess we did that.
That one you
enough.
dreamt about. See?
Or nightmare. The command to move right in hyperkeys.
G.
Right.
Oh, L, sorry.
L. The other right. L is to move right in hyperkeys. To move left
J.
in hyperkeys is J. To move left in hyperkeys is J. To move up in hyperkeys,
I.
I. I. To move up in hyperkeys. To move down,
K.
K. K to move down in hyperkeys. How do you global in hyperkeys?
G.
G. G for global in hyperkeys.
So I have a question. When hyperkeys is on, does that automatically make the letters or they're still lowercase?
They're still lowercase. So be careful with that. To insert prefixes and suffixes.
W.
W.
In hyperkeys, right?
In hyperkeys. To insert prefixes and suffixes in hyperkeys is W. To delete a word,
D.
D. D deletes a word
In hyper?
in hyperkeys. How do you insert text in hyperkeys?
N.
N for insert. N for insert text in hyperkeys. How do you open a speaker list?
F2.
F2. Teacher pad over here. F2 opens up your speaker list. How do you add a question?
F3.
F3. Hey,
I've been using these for my editing.
that's a move.
I'm sorry. I'll shut up.
No, that's good. F3 is to add a question. To add an answer, F4. Now here's one. How do you add a fixed line?
F5. I'm just kidding. Is it really?
It's Shift F5.
I was just going down the numbers.
That's to add a what? Add a line?
Add a fixed line.
I knew that. I was just.
Yeah. Shift F5 adds a fixed line.
Okay, I'm sorry, can you elaborate just a little on the fixed line?
A fixed line, like you wanna make a new line. Like you're up here and there's a sentence down here. Well, it doesn't let you just push enter and make a new line and keep going. Okay? You have to create a line.
Okay. If
That's how
want to
you
add
do it.
something else in between those two lines.
I'm sorry?
That's if you needed to add something else in between those two sentences.
Yeah. So say you want to add a speaker line or something like that. I mean, there's different ways of doing it, but I mean, that's one way, is adding a fixed line. Or you just need to add something in there and you need a whole line. Like say you need to add a line, a parenthetical. And it's like, how do I even create that? F5. Shift F5 creates the line. Then you go into the little box, click the little box, and it'll open up a thing and you push centered and it'll center it.
Okay, so I do have another question. I don't know if this is pertaining to this, but once our file is complete, after we've taken our dictation or whatever, and we're finished, how do we go back and indent if we forgot to indent?
You make it a fixed line, for one. If it's not indenting, then you can make it a fixed line and it will indent then.
Okay. Okay.
But if you're in question answer, it should already.
Right.
F3 and F4 should indent everything already. But if you're making a new, like you're making a new paragraph and you want to put this paragraph and start a new paragraph, you can do it that way. Make a fixed line, push indent, and it'll indent over 5, then you're ready to go. Okay? So Shift F5 is a fixed line. The command to print.
Control P.
Is it
Oh,
Control P?
Oh.
Oh.
Alt O.
Alt.
Alto. Up. Is it? Or tall?
Tall. Tall.
Tall. Alt O is the print command in Eclipse.
Why shouldn't it be logical to be Alt E?
I didn't create it, but yeah, it sure would. It would. But that's one of the ones that's different.
Okay.
Okay? Alt O is to print. Find and replace text.
Control F.
You just said it.
F5. Shift F5. No, it's
O.
F5.
F5. F5 is find and replace. So say you're looking for Mr. Krzyzewski. Okay? So you push F5, you put Krzyzewski in there, and it's going to go to Krzyzewski every time you want to find it. Okay? That's find and replace. F5. Capitalize a word in hyperkeys.
A.
A. A is capitalize a word in hyperkeys. What's the oops key? Z in hyperkeys. The oops key in hyperkey, the what?
Oops.
The hoops, the oops key in hyperkeys is Z. Okay? All right? That's it. Be here Monday.
That's it?
If you're not going to be here Monday, you better let me know, because I'm not taking excuses that day, okay? So be here, or call me and let me know, and not 2 minutes before the exam starts either, okay? It better be something really, really bad if you're calling me 2 minutes before the exam. And it's not, you know, I can't leave my dog by himself or whatever, so, okay? Guys, you have to turn something in order to get a grade in this class, okay? So be here, study that stuff. And if you're not here and you're watching the video, watch this video. Watch the video, okay? So, you know, you guys that know people that aren't here, emphasize to them about watching the video, okay?
We need to bring us a pencil, right? We don't